Hello and welcome back to Marineford TCG. Today I'm playing Mr. Combo Man himself, Green Yellow Law. This deck is hard, man. I was struggling with this deck a lot when recording these games. These are my first few games of the deck. To be clear, I'm not playing ranked. I'm nowhere near good enough for this deck to play ranked yet. But this leader is so fun. This leader is really good fun. I thoroughly encourage you to get some games in with this guy. Get to know the deck, get to know the play style, and you're going to have a great time. You'll be better than me in no time. I have to change decks a lot to make good videos for the channel. I really want to grind some more with this guy. He might be the most fun deck coming out of OP10. But let's get into it. He's a green-yellow leader. Nothing funky. 4 life, 5k power. Don X1, activate main once per turn. The total cost of your characters is 5 or more. So you've got to have 5 total cost characters on the board. It's kind of weird. You can pick up one of your dudes, then flip the top card of your life. If it is a supernova type character with a cost of 5 or less, you can play it. The card that you have on top of your life gets put back face down. You just have to reveal it. It doesn't stay face up, just to clarify. And because of this condition of 5 or less supernovas, we've got a good amount of targets now. Most of them are green, amusingly. There's not that many good yellow ones, but here we are. So, of course, we're starting out for the new Luffy Searcher. Searching for supernovas other than himself. Works really well in this deck. One of your best targets to bounce. You can also just do this effect, pick up like a Luffy, and then not play anything. If you don't want to lose the life to play the dude, you can just use it to pick up a guy, and then your Luffy has 1000 counter, which is pretty cool. And we're also playing 4 of the Bonnie Searcher. This just alleviates some of the aggression in the early game, because they want to attack the Bonnie to get rid of it, to start denying you value. And of course, you can use the Bonnie and just pick it up with the leader effect, so then they can't attack into it, and you get the 1000 counter. The same as you can with the Luffy. A little bit less efficient because it costs 2 Don, but you're obviously going to play 4 of these. 4 of the Cavendish. This is the best supernova, probably, still. Card's cracked, you know what it does. 3 of the Blocker Law. You got 4 on this. I was just having a lot of games where I wasn't really able to use the effect that well. There's not a lot of 3s we want to play down. You can play like a Searcher, this Apu blocker, or you can play a Rush Sorrow or an X-Drake. But they're not great targets. It's not like RG Law where we have all those little dudes like Otama and Brook that have really good on-plays. This isn't that deck. So whilst I think the Blocker Law is very strong, I don't think I want 4 because it is a brick. 4 of the Bonnie's really nice for denying those turns where your opponent's going to X amount of Don and they want to play a card that costs X. Black deck's going to 8 for their Moria. If you somehow have on plays against Teach, you can stop them going to Teach on 10. Things like that, right? Against an Usopp, or when they're going to 7, you can play this out and deny them the Rebecca turn, which is really powerful. This card's very good. 1k counter. Really, and you can of course freeze a character as well. You don't have to just freeze a Don. To the Luffy, this is for the Lucci matchup. Lucci matchup with this deck I think is pretty miserable. Yes, you can sometimes aggro them down, but all of your weenies just get decked by like Brooks and Lucci's. So having this Luffy in play, he doesn't protect the Luffy Searcher, but he protects everything else. And I think it's worth it a couple copies. You can always just toss him for counter. 4 of the Bonnie we've gone over. 2 of the Restand Law. Some of this were on like 4 of this. I think that's a little crazy. I like 2. Restanding Cavendish is great. Attacking with your Law blocker and then restanding it to leave it face up as a blocker is cool, but he's not the craziest card. Again, we're not RG Law. We're not as aggressive as them. 4 of the Shanks is really nice. I'm probably going to go down to 3 or even maybe 2 of this card because there was a lot of matchups where it's good, right? If you can take out 10 cost Shanks, obviously very powerful. You can take out an 8-cost Kid or a Moria or something like that. Really good. But there's a lot of matchups where your opponent's just playing small dudes or they against other green decks. If they've got 8-cost Kid, they've always got Rosinante or the new Tashigi now. So this guy I think does have a little bit less value. This was just my initial draft and I thought let's give it a go. But I'd probably drop the Shanks maybe down to 2. For the Beige, this is the first of the new cards. He's a 2k counter supernova and fire tank Pirates. 0 power. On play, you can add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life to your hand. Then, you put a supernova from your hand into your life face up. It's like a really scuffed Hiyori. It's obviously worse effect, but costs 1 less and is searchable. So you're going to play this over Hiyori. You can pick it up with your leader effect, so you've got a 2k in your hand and it's cost you next to nothing. This is a great card. To the Apu, he's just a chump blocker if you have a yellow supernova character other than himself. You're going to, like, we've got these Hawkins, you've got the Searchers, your big guy is yellow supernova. So Apu makes sense, and I might even go up to like 3 of this. This card is genuinely quite good. Sometimes you just need a blocker, and this is the cheapest one with counter. 4 of the Hawkins, this card's really annoying. You get him down and your opponent just kind of can't interact with it, because if they kill it, then they lose a life. We're not giving it blocker like Kid, but it's still just really frustrating, and the trigger is great too. 4 of the Luffy, we've gone over. 3 of this Zoro, I got this wrong in like one of the games. If your life total is less than your opponent, I'm used to all these effects that rely on life being equal or less, or a lot of them anyway, but this one is less. If you're both on 2, this isn't going to fire. But Rush in yellow is hard to come by. This is searchable. It also has trigger play. I think this is a natural include. Is it worth 3? Maybe not. I might go to 2. For the X-Drake, this is another really good 2k. It's Supernova, Navy, Drake Pirates. Activate main, you can rest him, and then if the number of your life is less than or equal, that's what I'm talking about. All these cards have like different requirements. It gets pretty complicated, at least confusing to me. But you can rest a 4. It's great into Blackbeard. You can rest their Burgess. Great at the end of the game. You can rest a blocker. You can even rest a blocker, pick him up, rest another blocker. It's quality. It's really quality. And this is just one of the best yellow 2Ks now. And he's searchable in this deck, so he's even better. You could also drop this off of this lore and then rest it to rest something. But yeah, it's pretty good. 4 of the new 7-cost secret rare lore. I've gone over him in my Kid video. But in this one, he's possibly even better. You get to put a dude in your life, like this Cavendish, for example. Then he also fulfills the Don X1 requirement. You obviously can pick him up, but it's not great. You want to be picking up one of these 1 costs, of course. But you can pick one of them up, play out the Cavendish. You've got for 7 Don, you've got a 6k swing, you've got a 5-cost Cavendish, you've got a 7-cost 9k, and then you've got 2 more Dons from the Cavendish effect. Really good combo. This card's insane. I just wish we could play more than 4 of him. And then 2 of the Trigger Lore 2k. I just wanted a couple more 2ks, and this is the next best Supernova one. You can also play it on like 5 if you don't have the Cavendish, and you've got a Searcher from either your 1 or 3 Don turns. You can play this, use leader, put the last Don for your leader effect, pick up something, maybe a beige that you've already stacked with, and then just flip your life, see if you get something good, or guarantee you've got something good if you've used the beige. But yeah, this deck is very convoluted. I think one card I do want to test next is I want to test a Kid build. I was struggling with a bit of aggro at times, and I think Kid could really help with that. And of course, he is searchable. If I was playing Kid, I'd want to play Rosinante, which is the problem because he's not a Supernova. But having Kid without Rosinante feels really bad because he just gets destroyed by something. But either way, I think this deck is very good fun. There's going to be so many builds of this. I don't think this is going to be the most competitive deck out of OP10, but it's definitely the most fun. The combos are insane. You're going to see in some of these games. And I just encourage you, give him a go, see what you think. If you've got a cool list, let me know. And without any more waffling, let's get into the games. We're going next against Usopp, and we are going first. I'm not in love with that hand, so I'm going to mulligan it. This seems a little better. We've got the Bonnie. We'll end the turn there. So next turn, we can do the Bonnie. Get a little search going till we find. Usopp has the Colosseum, but no searchers, which is always nice. I think we'll grab another one, honestly, because then we'll at least get one of these to stick. Actually, let's go with another one. Then we'll attack for 5. And then we'll just do another Bonnie search. Definitely going to grab the Cavendish. That's definitely going to be the best thing for us so far. And we'll end the turn. So if he has a 4 cost, he can give it rush and attack into our characters. Something like a 4 cost Cavendish would be pretty good. And there is the 4 cost Cavendish. So he will be able to remove both of our Bonnies, which is a little bit of a shame. But at least they protect our life. That's not too bad. Yep, we'll resolve that one. And then he's going to pass it over. So we don't have any one drops. We can't use our leader effect yet. But we can drop the Cavendish. Get some value, swing into the Cavendish. Lots of Cavendish this game. Or we could go with the Bonnie and freeze the Cavendish. I honestly don't hate either of them. But I think getting the Cavendish down first seems strong. It's a little bit of a shame we don't have a 1-drop searcher, because we could use our leader effect to great aplomb, but it is what it is. If we hadn't used that Bonnie searcher last time, we wouldn't even have this Cavendish to begin with. So it is what it is. He's going to give us a 2k here. He doesn't. Wow, that's... He must not have any 2ks, because he didn't even get the leader effect. I would have thought he'd at least given 2 1ks there. I wonder why he did that. That's interesting. That is interesting. Here's Leo. And rest the stage. Get some searching going. We'll be able to do his Rebecca combo next turn. Not really sure what else he might have. We'll find out. I suspect a lot of bricks. We do see a Frankie blocker. And an Idio blocker. Those are indeed cards he can play. He ditches a King Kong gun. Okay. That's certainly something. 6 into 5. I think we'll take. Really looking for something with a low cost so I can use my leader effect efficiently. And there is indeed something with low cost. Very good. So this Luffy is definitely going to be going down. We'll deploy him. I think I'll grab... We could drop like... We could almost drop like double Bonnie. To really screw with his curve. No, I think if we want to interact with our life, we're going to need this beige, right? So then the beige can put something there. Yeah, that seems good. We'll take the beige, return the rest. We'll drop the beige. I'm going to put the Luffy in the life, because I want to get this Luffy on the board. That seems really strong. Against the black deck, right? 'Cause then he can't KO our... I guess it's only by removal, right? So, sorry, by low cost removal. And his Zoro hits a 4. So maybe it's not that relevant. We could drop this Law as well. Let's, either way, let's drop the beige. Take the life. That would be really nice for next turn. I'm going to put the Law blocker in there, actually. Because we can pick up the Luffy and put it down again. Just get another search. And then we'll put a Don on the leader. Use this, pick up the beige, play the Law, use the card action, pick up the Luffy, play the Luffy, get a search going, really nice. We don't need this Cavendish, so I'll just take the X-Drake, turn those cards there. This X-Drake is a little unfortunate, he can't hit the Frankie because it's a 5 cost, but it is what it is. So we'll attack him for 6, restand 2 of the Dons. Then we've got one more character we can play. Probably just going to go with the Bonnie here. Just freeze one of his Dons. It's not the craziest, but it is what it is. Wow, he gives 2 1Ks. Okay, I guess that at least does turn his leader effect online. So there's that. Yeah, let's go with the Bonnie now. Let's go with the Bonnie now. We'll attack him for 7. He's going to block. Okay, so he can resummon a little blocker. And get his leader effect going, which is pretty strong. It is pretty strong. Okay, just goes with the Leo though. Just goes with the Leo. Really looking for that Rebecca combo, I guess. Admittedly, we haven't seen him take much of it. He's got nothing to tap. Okay, that's a little bit of a blunder there. He could have just got the Idio blocker. I also forgot he doesn't have anything to tap for the Leo's effect. That's quite amusing. Either way, let's go with the Bonnie, freeze one of his Dons, and end the turn. So he's got 7, he can still do his Rebecca combo, but he can't do anything else. And it doesn't seem like he has it. dare I say. So we'll see. We'll see. He just limp swings 5. We can free block with the law. It's no problem. We've got a lot of cards as well now. We've got a lot of cards. Something crazy comes in tapped. Well, there's the Rebecca. Okay, so he did have it. He did have it. I wonder why he didn't just summon the Ideo. Unless he top decked it. That may be the case. Why's this soldier here? I don't know why this soldier's here. I guess he just wanted to summon something from hand. But either way, this doesn't seem very good. He can bounce one of our dudes. He bounces our law. Sure. So he does get a 1k out of us at least this turn. He can also attack the Kairos into the Cavendish. We'll give him 2/2s here. We'll give him the just double X-Drakes. No, 1 X-Drake and 1 beige. Yeah. That seems good. That seems good. And then he's going to do that. 5 and 5. We'll give him 1. We'll give him this Luffy. I just don't think we really need it. So he's going to get his leader effect. We're going to do the Shanks to kill this Kairos. For sure. So let's start with... let's start with a 6 into 5, right? Yeah, this is pretty good. We'll do 6 into 5 first. Force him to have a 2. Because if he doesn't have a 2 and he takes, then his leader effect is now offline. So we can kill this one-legged soldier by battle. Unless he wants to give us 2 cards, which he's not going to. Now we play the Shanks. Get rid of this. Then we use the Cavendish. Swing him for 6. Again, demanding a 2k. And he does have 1 now. And now we can swing... I think I'm just going to swing another 6. We'll pick up the Luffy. Flip the life. Probably won't play it. But you never know. And then I'll just play the Luffy again. We'll swing in 6. Oh, I forget this is an activate main. This isn't the when attacking. Let's pick this up. What is it? It's a Luffy. Honestly, I don't mind playing that much. Because we can always just use this to heal next turn. Now I'm going to play him out. And then we'll do 1 Don for Luffy as a little searcher. And we'll take probably just a 2k here. Yeah, that seems fine. We'll end the turn. The fact that you can just pick up this searcher is so good. This card is really strong in this deck. He's down to 1. He's got a very bad board. Like, this Leo was a little bit of a grief, but it is what it is. It would have only been an Ideo blocker. So, I mean, he lost a blocker, but yeah, I'm sure I've made plenty of mistakes as well. But I think we played that last turn very smartly. Making him have the 2, because we knew he didn't have many 2s based on his previous play. So then we could get rid of the Kairos and the Soldier without proccing his leader effect. I think that was pretty smart. So yeah, he didn't have anything this turn. He could do the Rebecca into the Luffy and like the Cavendish, but yeah, we had too much aggression. Like, look at this board. This is crazy. Really well played to our opponent. That was my first game with Law. That seemed pretty good. I'm liking this leader. He's good fun. Okay, we've got a game against Caesar Clown of all decks. What a time to be alive. I'm gonna go first. I'm looking for a searcher, really. We don't get one. But it's fine. I'm not going to play out this poo on 1. Not when he can remove it quite easily. See if he has the Monet. Monet is the main card they really look for, and he didn't mulligan. So I'm going to assume he probably has it, and he probably should just play it out on 2. Okay, he's playing the stage. That's interesting. Right, well, we get the Luffy. He can kill this for free, but he would have to return one of his characters, so he might not want to. I think we're going to go with the Luffy anyway, see what we get off that. We get a Bonnie, or we get a Bonnie. I might just get the... I'm looking for a Cavendish, really. I'm going to get the Bonnie. We'll attack him for 5. Then I'm going to use this searcher. Still no Cavendish. That's a little bit of a shame. We don't have any 2Ks, but I think we'll be alright. Just going to grab another Bonnie searcher, I think. Yeah, going to grab another searcher. End the turn. It's not a great start for us. It's not a great start for us. If he has the Monet, he can remove both of these, which would be a little annoying. Okay, he says the Caesar Soldier into the Monet. So he can remove both of these, which is not great. I don't love it. Okay, I'm seeing the cook. 9. Okay, he attacks here. So we get the Luffy at least. We'll resolve that for sure. That's useless. But we can do our leader effect now. We have no idea what this is. But it could be something good. It could. I think we'll go for it regardless. We'll deploy this Cavendish. Yep. Put one Don here. See what we get off the top. Pick up the Luffy, of course. It's a Hawkins. I will definitely play that, because if he removes it, he loses a life. Which is really good. Now, I think we'll go with the Luffy. So we'll just swing him for 6. We know one of these cards is a Monet. If we can get a 2k, that's fine. That's pretty reasonable. And we'll see what one he chooses to give us here. Gives us a Mocha. We have Otama at home. We truly do have Otama at home. Now I think we'll go with the Luffy here. Definitely don't want any more Cavendish. So I'm going to go with the Blocker Law. I think having a couple of those seems pretty good. Next turn we're going to be on 7. If our Cavendish survives, which I really hope it does, we can play out this, put like the Law in, play out the Law, and start cooking. We can start cooking. We'll just have to see. What our opponent does. So we are getting a little low on life. We could always just put the Law in, or the Zoro even, in there and not use it. So he's got on KO, play one Smiley from your deck, then shuffle your deck. Okay, so the Smiley, I believe, has on play minus 3k. Is he going to KO the Hawkins? No, you can't KO this. He's just going to tap it to... Okay, he's going to do 5-7. I mean, that's fine. We'll give him the Luffy. This card's pretty much useless in this matchup. 7, he's going to pick up the Monet. He does. And kills our Luffy. That's kind of annoying, actually. That is kind of annoying. What can you do? 7 on 5. We're just going to have to take this one, I think. Yeah, we're just going to have to take that one. It's getting a little spooky. We're getting pretty low, and that Shanks is not a good card. So we probably just play this to heal. Although we can deploy it. So, I don't know. Yeah, let's go with the Bonnie. We can do a search. Use the Cavendish to restand the 2 Don. Use this, put the Blocker Law in. Put this down. We can pick up the Bonnie, play down the Apu. Okay, I think we're cooking. We're cooking. So let's do 5 into the Caesar Soldier with Hawkins. There's no way he's saving this. Indeed. Then we go with Bonnie. Then we go with Bonnie. Grab a 2k here. I think we'll just take the beige. That's fine. Then we go with the Cavendish. Attack for 6 on 5. Restand 2. See if he's got a 2k to give us. Yeah, I'm putting down the Apu to just get a blocker. Like, he can KO it, but it forces him to attack with this first. And then he's not KOing anything else. So it's kind of fine. What does this do? That KOs our body. That's really annoying. That is genuinely very annoying. I wanted to pick that up with the Law. Oh dear, that is frustrating. Okay. Well, in that case, do we go with the Zoro? Let me think. Can we still go with this every time? I really want to put this Apu down. Damn. I guess we could pick up the Hawkins and put the Apu down, but that seems really bad. Let's go with this. You put the card there first. Let's go with the blocker, because at least we get the blocker. Put a Don here. We'll attack him for 6. Flipping Gum UFO trigger. I had no idea he was playing this. I don't think I'm supposed to. Who knows? I'm new to these decks. That's That's a really bad trigger as well, but like it just worked out because we had the searcher that we really wanted to keep. He did have to take another 6 though, which is pretty bad, honestly. Yeah, I'm gonna reveal one character. So return one character. I'm gonna pick up the Hawkins. Yeah, I'd rather have this in play than the Hawkins. I'm not gonna use this though. No, I'm not going to use this. We'll just get him down for the blocker. And then we'll end the turn. Again, him just KOing all of our low-cost characters is genuinely really annoying for us to have to deal with. Rare good Caesar Clown matchup. Interesting. This stage is generally not bad as well, because it's like a Nami, right? But I can't remove it. Red Rock. That certainly is a card he can play, I suppose. So we can do like 6, 7 here. That's kind of annoying, because we just don't have any 2Ks. And I know I sent a bunch at the bottom at the start of the game. Don't tell me that. I know. But even still, it was. I think it was right. I think it was right. Monet, again. Okay, gonna minus down our law. That is pretty annoying. Yeah, that's pretty annoying. You get so much value out of this Monet. She's so annoying, man. She's so annoying. 6 on 5. Wait, why did he minus this? That's a mistake, right? So we can go 2 here and then go block 1-1. Which obviously is, like, not good, but it is what it is. No blocker. Give him a 2 here. And he can go 7, but we can just block 1-1. I'd need to keep this Cavendish. We absolutely need to keep this Cavendish. Yeah, he picks up the Monet, that's fine. Not going to KO anything, of course. We'll go block 1-1, which I really don't like. But it is what it is. So we can do both of these. We can get the blocker out just to have the blocker. This is rush if your life total is fewer than your opponent's. So we could even get the rush going if we really wanted to. Definitely not going to be using our leader effect. So let's go 5 first. Get 1k out of his hand. Okay, gives us a rock. Damn, bro really is playing all of the Punk Hazard cards, but he's kind of cooking us, not going to lie. I don't want to play this Shanks and KO this clown, right? Because then he summons a Smiley, and that's scarier than this. So we have to freeze this, I think. Yeah, I think we're in a good spot here, though. I do think we're in a good spot. We deploy this, freeze it. Then go 6 at life, restand 2. Gives us a 2. Then we'll go deploy, use card action, bounce this, play this. This gains rush. Then we... Oh, it's only when it's fewer. Reading is hard, guys. I'm so used to these effects being fewer or equal. I mean, I guess we could YOLO it, right? We could YOLO it. Nah. Let's go... Damn, that sucks though. That's a brain rot moment. We'll go 7. Let's go 7. He'll take. I'm not going to risk this. There's no reason to. I think we have a really good chance of winning next turn. We've got a blocker. We can likely protect our Cavendish. If he has like another red rock, he can maybe get rid of our blocker and the Cavendish. We've got this Zorro. We can always just play down the Bonnie again as well. Yeah, I don't think we're in a bad spot. But that was definitely a blunder. I just assumed this was equal to or... Okay, Rayleigh, that's actually pretty cool. Yeah, that is pretty cool, right? So he can remove the blocker. He's going to remove the Cavendish. Yeah, he can put -2 on the blocker and then drive by the blocker. That's pretty smart. That's pretty smart. And because how low our counter is, he's actually going to get this law as well. But he's not going to have any blockers, right? So it doesn't matter. Yeah, and he's just realised that. Okay, that's a pretty interesting build. I don't really know what this rock and scotch crap is doing, but I'm interested in that. That was closer than I'd have liked. If you're still watching, consider subscribing for more OP10 content coming tomorrow. Okay, got a game into Smoker. I'm going to go first. We've got a Luffy. We don't have a ton else, but we do have a beige. So I think we'll keep. This is not too bad. It's not too bad. Yeah, the Luffy just really helps set up your guys a lot, right? Once we get one of our 5s, we can start cooking. Let's deploy this. Definitely going to go with Cavendish. Return those. End the turn. He's got a Rosinante. That is okay with me. I'm not going to attack with this. I don't really have anything else I want to do. So I think we just go 8 at life, right? Yeah, just going to go 8 at life. He's going to take, we'll end the turn. 4 Don. He's not too crazy for them. Could have a chopper blocker. That's not bad. Going to do 5 on 5. We'll defend this one, I think. Defend with what, right? So I need all of these. No, in fact, I can't defend. I need the beige to be able to swap the life. Yeah, and he does have the chopper. So that's quite good. That is quite good. We definitely don't need this Cavendish anymore. But let's go with the Cavendish. Yep, restand 2. 1 for the beige. Deploy him. Take the top life. Put the Bonnie there. Then we'll put a Don on our leader. Do this. Pick up the beige. Play this. Freeze him. Or freeze a Don, rather. And then he can block this for free. I should have baited the noob block and then frozen it. But he took it anyway. Never mind. Never mind, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. He should have blocked that one. He definitely should have blocked that one. Oh well. Yeah, what we should have done there is done the 6k first. I was afraid of a trigger KOing one of my dudes, but because we have 2, I think we were fine to do the 6 first. And then if he blocks with the chopper, we can freeze that instead of the Don. Because freezing the chopper is definitely better than freezing the Don. Yeah, it's definitely better than freezing the Don. But I mean, at the end of the day, it's not the worst thing. It's not the worst thing in the world. It's kinda fine. We'll see. We'll see. At least we've got a nice bit of counter now. We've got 3 Shanks. This is a little much on the Shanks, I'm fearing. We'll give him the Cavendish. In theory, we shouldn't need more than 1 Cavendish, right? Because of his condition. It sounds like he's got like a disease. Whoa, Samurai? Now, that's a little crazy. That is a little crazy. I don't know about that one, Chief. Either way, I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to do this. And we're going to get not a lot. I want something to put on the life with the law. Probably just the Zorro. And we can just leave it there, right? Yeah, we can just leave it there and use the trigger. Just get a heal off, effectively. That seems reasonable. Yeah, that seems reasonable. So we'll swing in for... These are all going to be 6, so it doesn't really matter which order we do them in. We'll swing in for 6, restand the Don. Because this law puts a Don on the leader. Took again. He's definitely playing Kid this turn, right? He's definitely playing Kid. If only we could use the Bonnie to freeze it. We could use the Bonnie to freeze a Don this turn. It'll be so good, because he's definitely playing Kid. Like 100, but I guess we can... We can't even Shanks the Kid because of the stinky Rosinante. Well, at least if we get this law down, it's a big guy, right? It's a big guy, at least. So we'll go with the law. Yeah. Put the Zorro in life. Give a Don here. Attack in for 6 with the Bonnie. He's definitely going for a Kid play. Otherwise, he wouldn't have taken all these lives. He wouldn't have taken all these lives. No way. Does give an Sotama. I could actually just do this to pick up the Luffy and then just not take the life. I think that's smart, right? Is it smart? No, I don't think it is, because next time we're going for 9 for Shanks. Although we're going to get 2 back with Cav. Oh, no, I'm going to leave him there for now. But I could just pick up the Luffy for 1 with the activate main. Which is an interesting thought. He does take. We'll end the turn. But this is 100% going to be a kid, restand 2 Don, tap kid, play out, and blocker of some description. Presumably another one of these. Once this dies, we can Shanks the kid super easy. And in fact, I might even just Shanks the kid to at least get rid of the Rosie this turn. But I don't know. We'll see. Yep, you got the K on that. That's fine. I could have also picked that up, I guess. But I don't know. That hit not going into my face, I think I'm fine with. Yeah, I think I'm fine with that hit not going into my face. This Samurai is crazy. I mean, it's always decent in these green decks, but I don't know. I feel like I don't want to rest my blockers. That feels weird. It just feels weird to me. Not kid? I don't know about that one. I was convinced that was kid. Does restand his Don, so it only cost him 2. He's still got 6 more. Okay, Carrot's pretty good. Carrot is pretty good. Okay. So these Shanks are like... What's this? Another... How have I got 4 Shanks? What are these Shanks, bro? What are these Shanks doing, man? Oh dear. Oh dear. Right, well. In that case... Start with 5 at life. That's a freebie. Just gonna block. Okay, that's fine. That is fine. Do we want to Shank something? I think we do. I do think we do. Let's go 6 at life. If he blocks again, then we go 9 at life, and he either chump blocks or gives us 3 cards. Blocks with the Rosie. That can't be right. That cannot be right. No, that can't be right. I'm going to go 9 into the... I'm just going to go 9 into life, right? Because he either gives us this or 3 cards. Because if I go into Carrot, he can give 2/2. I do want rid of both of these, but I think just going 9 into life is fine. Because he either gives us 3 cards or the Chopper blocker. Whereas if I attack the Carrot, it's definitely 2/2. I guess he could have given us 2/1, so it's like, yeah, I don't know. I guess he could have done that, yeah. We'll go with the Shanks. We'll get rid of the Smoker, I think. As much as the Carrot freezing the Cavendish is annoying, I think the Smoker doing a banish seems even worse. We'll just get rid of that, and we'll end the turn. Our board's getting scarier. Carrot can now freeze the Law, but if it's freezing the Law, it's not freezing the Cavendish. So we get the Don. It's kind of one of them, you know? It's one of them. There's the kid. We knew it was coming. I just thought it would be last turn. Goes to 4 Don again. Don kid. Seems smart to me. He can rest that and play out a Rosie. If he doesn't have a Rosie, we're going to just deck it with the Shanks. 6 on 6. Freeze the dish. I'll give him one of these beiges. We'll give him one of these beiges, because the most he can do here is 8. And if it's 8 into Bonnie, he can have it. If it's 8 into Law, that doesn't do anything. And why okay, there's a Virgo. I guess we can defend our Bonnie then. He gets one of those, so he's going to leave 2 Don up. Fine. Fine. Rosie. Okay, he did have one. That's a little unfortunate. 5 into 5. This is a Zorro, right? So we can just take this and trigger it out. Get another dude down. Yeah. We'll use the trigger. Go to one of these. Play him out. Just get another fella there. Seems good. X-Drake's nice, but it doesn't really help us right now. It can rest the chopper, which is cool. But that's about it. So I think we'll go 11... With the Kamakura Jisoshi is 3k. I don't think we're playing the Shanks this turn, unless we really want to get rid of the Rosinante. No, I think we're better off just attacking with fellas. Yeah. Yeah, I think we're better off just attacking with fellas. We'll go 12 to start. Because then if he does block with the Rosinante, then we can Shanks it. And we're winning. And this 12 is like a little awkward, right? Because it needs the Kamakura Jisoshi and a 2k. So it's kind of awkward for him to do. He's going to block with a chopper, let the chopper die. Sure, seems good, seems good. Let's do another 12. I'm liking 12 at the minute. I'm liking 12. Again, if he wants to use he can use the Kamakura Jisoshi. Okay, I guess he used it just to get out of one attack. You can do that. That is fair. That's fair. I hadn't really thought about that. So we can either go another 12, or we can go 8, 9. I think I like 8, 9, right? Yeah, I think I like 8, 9. Because it's going to demand 2 cards. Get a Ben Beckman. Yeah. And then we get a 2k. So he's down to 5 cards. He's still got his Rosinante, which is a little annoying, and he's still got his Carrot. I'm wondering if I'd have been better off taking out the Carrot than the Smoker, but I think the Banish would be pretty annoying into us. Just a little unfortunate that all we're drawing is these Shanks. This card's just not that good when they have Rosinante. Yeah. Yeah, just not that good when they have the Rosinante. Beckman gets rid of our Cavendish. Don't love that. Don't love it. He is getting to the point where it's getting pretty spooky. We'll give him the beige. Gonna freeze our law. Yeah, we'll give him the beige because we're gonna have to take whatever this is. Yeah, we can't. We weren't going to defend that anyway, realistically. But yeah, it's getting a little spooky. A little spooky. We'll take this one. Get a Bonnie. Okay. Also get a Hawkins. So we could freeze something. We could freeze the kid or like the Carrots. If we go 12 again. And he has another Kamakura Jisoshi. We're in a pickle. Kid is so annoying. Kid is very annoying for us to deal with. We could Shanks the Carrot. And then if he blocks that with the Rosinante, we have a good chance of getting the kill on the kid. No, but if he has the Kamakura Jisoshi, it doesn't matter. Oh, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know what the right line is here. I don't know what the right line is here. I'm going to go with the Shanks. Do you want to save the Carrot? He does. He definitely has it. He definitely has it. Unless, one time, doesn't have it. He definitely has it. Okay, it's not Kamakura Jisoshi. It's a 0 cost, Hody Jones, and no Otama. Okay, well, let's see if we can survive. We can't, but there is no way we're surviving. There's no way we're surviving. Yeah. Yeah, this is cooked. Well played to our opponent. That was a... Yeah, that was a tough one. Just couldn't deal with the kid. Could not find a way to deal with the kid. Let me know if you saw something that I didn't. The laws combined with the kid, just really frustrating, really hard to deal with. Good game though, really well played. Got a game against Usopp, and I am going first. I like this hand. Let's keep. Let's go with Luffy. Gonna grab here a beige, I believe. Yep, the beige seems good. Beige seems good. We'll end the turn. 3 Don, we're going to be doing like Bonnie plus beige. He does get the Leo, which is a little unfortunate. Going to let him take out our Bonnie. But what can you do? It does get a Kairos and a Rebecca. The entire combo is assembled. What will he trash? Find out next time. Find out next time. Barto, sure. So we're going to be doing 3 Dons worth of stuff, so we'll just do 5 first. See what he wants to do with the 5. He's just going to take, okay. Now we'll go with the Bonnie. Do the Bonnie effect. So we've got the Cavendish. We need something to put in life, right? So it probably has to be the Bonnie. If we get another Bonnie, we could do the Bonnie this turn. Then on 5, we play Cavendish. 1 goes on leader, 1 goes for beige. No, we never get to rest this. We never have enough Don to rest this. So we're getting the Bonnie. Return those. I also almost don't want to play the beige this turn. Yeah, I don't think I want to play the beige this turn, right? Because he can ram our life. Because he has the Leo. Yeah, we do the beige next turn. Do we play the Apu? We can play the Apu. If he plays a Zoro and rest leader, it's kind of fine. He's basically done his job anyway at that point. Let's play the Apu. Excuse me. Yeah, let's play the Apu. I don't know. There's the Corridor Coliseum. Okay, so no 4 costs coming down. We're going to go no blocker resolve on that one. I don't care enough to block with the Apu. This is 8. I probably will just block with the Apu at that point. Don't really want to go down too crazy on life. I don't love doing that. We're already going to be going to 2 if we take, so it's a little tough. 6, well, we need the beige, so we're blocking, I think, here. Ideo. Sure, why not? Why not? So he's at 6. So we can attack into the Leo for free. He will not get his leader effect off. If he wants to protect the Leo, then by all means, right? But I think getting rid of it is fine. Now we go with the Cavendish. Now we go with the beige. Deploy this. Take the life. Okay, so we definitely don't want a Cavendish. I think I want the Bonnie next turn to freeze one of his... No, because he's on even, so it doesn't matter. So we'll just do the Bonnie this turn. Yeah, just to get the bigger body going. We'll attack for 6. And then we'll pick up one of these fellas. Probably the Luffy. Yeah, we'll pick up the Luffy. Play out the Bonnie. Freeze and Don. End the turn. Board's looking decent. This is sort of the sort of play I like to do straight away with this deck. If I can get the Law next turn, that would be really nice. Because we can do the Luffy. Get the Law maybe. And then go from there. But I think I'm not a fan of this Shanks really. It's really good, but I seem to be drawing lots of them. I seem to be drawing lots of them in the matches, so I don't really want them. We'll give him the Cavendish. I don't need 2 of those. Definitely don't need 2 of those. Got 5 Don, maybe a Sabo. Okay, Rebecca and then probably some kind of forecast. Does get a soldier. Yeah, the Frankie. That's fine. So we look at the restand law. That's quite a nice one, actually. To use with the leader effect. Let's go with the Luffy. See if we can get the law secret rare. We do not. We could use the blocker law. We can pick up the beige, put down the beige. Beige, put the law in life. Get an extra attack with the Cavendish. That could be pretty cool. That could be pretty cool, actually. Just go with the blocker law. Turn that there. Then... yes, we want to pick up the beige, put down the beige. Oh, so complicated. Let's attack 6 with the Bonnie. Let's attack 6 with the Bonnie. Let's do that now. Alright, okay. It's going to be like 6, 7, 9, I think. So we do the law thing. Pick up the beige, put down the beige. Then it's going to be... we can do 7, 8, right? Because then we can do another Luffy search, which is pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, because the law's going to restand the Cavendish. And we get 2 more Dons back. He does give us the soldier there. We knew he had that, but it's fine. So we're going to play the blocker law. Use the card action. Pick up beige. Put down beige. Take the life. Put the restand law in life. Then we attack with this. Attack for 7. Restand 2. And this is awkward, right? Because he's got to give us 2 cards. And if he blocks with the Frankie, his leader effect doesn't go off. So he's got to have a 2k, and he's already seen 3. Which is quite a lot, actually. Does also have the Idio, of course, but... excuse me. I fear that's neither here nor there. This deck's so complicated. I really enjoy it, but it's very complicated. Yes. So he does have another Barto. Wow, that is 3 Bartolomeos. Interesting. Now let's go with Don here. Pick up the Luffy. So I guess we're not playing the Luffy back down. So we can do like some big swings here. Yeah, we'll pick up this Luffy. Play this. Restand this. Then swing 7 again. He blocks. Gonna resummon something. Usopp effects first, of course. And resummons a Bartolomeo. Do kind of want that gone. Could play the Zoro over the beige, I guess. That's not too bad, actually. We don't get the rush, unfortunately, because we don't have fewer life. But I think getting rid of the Barto is good enough. I'm going to do it. And then we'll just put down the Zoro over the beige. He can do his combo with the Kairos this turn. But... yeah, I guess he can do the combo with the... combo with the Kairos is kind of annoying. He can, like, bounce the law, and then... his second guy can't kill anything, and then he can rush in 9 on 6. We can defend it, though, with, like, everything. I don't know, we probably just don't defend it. Let him get the Cavendish. We'll see. We'll see. And then I guess we can use the Shanks on the next turn to get rid of the Kairos. We'll see. We're going to go with the Law... oh, sorry, the Zoro over the Beige. And then end the turn. This doesn't gain Rush, but it is a character that can attack next turn. And we're going to have a decent few meaningful attacks, I think. But yeah, he does have that Rebecca combo, of course, which is... it's scary. It is scary, especially the Kairos. 6 into 5. I'm going to take this one. Oh, no. No trigger effect there. No triggers there. Because this can't... it gives the... okay, so no second cap. Take out the Bonnie. Yeah, you can have the Bonnie. That should have been... if it was into the Cavendish, I'd have saved it. But you can have the Bonnie. That's fine. Interesting. Well, let's go with the Shanks first, right? No, we'll go 5 at life first. We'll go 5 at life first. See what he wants to do with that. Okay, use the leader effect already. That's fine then. This Cavendish's Don are just going to go between leaders and Luffy's. So we'll attack 6 now. See if he wants to give us a 2. Nope, he wants to take. Okay. We could go for game, right? I don't think we need to. Where did the Rebecca go? Oh, he didn't play the Rebecca. He just played the Kairos. I don't know about that one. Yeah, I don't know about that one. Let's go with this. I don't think we need to go for game, because he does have a lot of cards, and our best split is like 10-10. I don't think 10-10 is going to win with 8 cards total. And then he can get us on the clapback with the Kairos. So we'll just deploy this, get rid of that. Attack him for 6, restand 2. We'll go with one of the Luffy's. If we find an Apu, I'll probably play out the Apu. It might have gone through, actually. He just gave us 2 1Ks. Let's go with the Luffy. No Apu. Definitely grab the X Drake, though. That's going to be really nice on the next turn. We'll go with this. Attack in... Let's do this first, right? Like, I don't think we're ever playing this out, unless it's exactly blocker law. But we can still just pick up the Luffy. No. Yeah, and let's do a 6. We just get to pick up the Searcher. It's so good. It's a free search. Like, we got the 2k in the X Drake, and then we picked him up, so we've still got the 1k in hand. There's no debate over what's correct. You just do it. It's crazy. There's the Rebecca. Needs a blocker. And that's a blocker, but it's not the right way up. Does give us back to Cavendish. 9 into 6. And he's got 8 into 6. So if we defend this, it just doesn't matter, right? It doesn't matter. Because we've got 3 dudes, and we've got the X Drake. Bro said, hey, hello. Resolve. Five into 5. No. We'll give you 1 Luffy Searcher. Then what's he got? 3 for a Bartolomeo blocker. Nope, 5 with Rebecca. Yeah, okay. Okie dokie, buddy. This idio is not the right way up. Well, let's go 5. And then 21. GG's. Well played to our opponent. But, yeah, we were just able to get there. We had some really crazy combo turns. And I'm sure I could have done things better. But I do think I'm getting slightly better with this deck as we practice. This deck's hard, man. This deck is genuinely the hardest of the new leaders, for sure. Like, there's no way. There's no way any of the other leaders are harder than this one. This guy's got so much going on. Like, with this and these searchers, it's crazy. I never really played much RG lore as well. That definitely doesn't help. Our opponent is chilling. We'll come back with the win screen when he wakes up. He returned! 11 at life. And there's the game. I'm good on the rematch. I've played a lot today. Thank you for the game, though. So, thank you for watching. I apologise for my scuffed gameplay. Please let it be known I am not a good player of this deck yet. But we're getting there, and I just wanted to show off how cool this guy's combos are. Really fun deck. I'm still learning, getting used to him. It's going to take a minute. This is not Yellow Kid, where you can just kind of turn off your brain and play the card that matches your cost. There's so much going on with this guy. It's going to take me a minute. And I really do think exploring that 8-cost Kid build could be the way forward. But either way, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day.